So what we were doing was for those who can't.
Interesting relationship between pain and purpose. No matter how big or how small, we can all make a difference.
Here we go. I'm Joe. I'm James, and we have a third member in the UK, Thomas.
Hi, I'm Tom, and we are Get With It.
Now we're drinking champagne. Vision 2020, been a party all day. After everything we've been through, you know that we deserve.
James has got a stomach bug, so let's see how day one goes.
Stacks in your bag, all them things you crave, and you can get and go ahead. Help you unwind, get rid of that stress. I'm out of my mind, let you know what comes next. Yes to success. Life's like a movie, lights, camera, action. Put your mind to it, live a life that you imagine. Life's like a movie, lights, camera, action. Life's like a movie, lights, camera, action. Put your mind to it, live a life that you imagine. Life's like a movie, lights, camera, action. It's gonna be fine, you just put that one leg in front of the other and keep moving, you will get what you need. We don't let them bring us down. About to make history, run this town.
Day one, I think we all had different experiences. I personally was absolutely broken from the night before. I had gastro, so I was up all night. I had no food in me. Woke up, got half a banana in. But then, yeah, from about K21, the vomiting started again, and I was vomiting every 2-3 Ks. But as I said, without Joe and Tom, I honestly probably would have stopped.
Put that one leg in front of the
Can I get you anything?
No, I've just taken some nauseous thing. Just stomach is. I think I've got the Cape Town bug. So a lot of chundering. It's in. But it's fine.
Day one post run, went back up to our accommodation, and Jimmy was still feeling way too ill.
So that's when we made a group decision to go to hospital.
I would like to say that I wouldn't do it any other way. James would say otherwise.
See you.
Guys,
nice to meet you as well. I'm good.
Thanks for coming.
What are your shoes? Double?
Well done, guys. That was
Dankeschön. Day one, complete. Okay, do you want to start from the top?
Yeah.
Let's go.
So Get With It is a concept which is kind of marriage of fitness and fun. It's the idea of ordinary people doing extraordinary things. And in the meanwhile, doing good things for good people.
We started Get With It in 2021. We were all in 4th year at UCT, all loved fitness, but also having fun.
Yeah, we coined a phrase that was a marriage between fitness and fun. And we came up with the idea, we said, why don't we use our platform to do something good? So that's when we did our first charity challenge,
which was the 4x4x48.
The David Goggins 4 miles every 4 hours, 48 hours.
We then raised 162,000 Rand for the Philippi Children's Centre. Having then moved across into various professional careers, we decided to regroup now in 2024 to undertake the 50x5 challenge.
Yeah, I can't say yesterday was easy. As they said they felt strong, I definitely didn't.
tummy bug, went to the hospital, got a drip, and I'm a new person. This is my day one. I think they're going to hate me how much I'm going to speak today. I left all my words yesterday for today. So yeah, very keen. 3, 2, 1.
Day 2, definitely feeling, woke up feeling a lot less fresh.
Yeah, day 2 the rain hit us a bit from about K20 climbing to the top of Llandudno.
I think the rain was actually added to the whole day. It wasn't in the forecast, so no one really expected it. But yeah, as you kind of went around through to Llandudno, the wind definitely picked up. The rain was in our face, but I really feel like it just added to the whole moment, and Matt was able to get some cool shots.
The 50x5 challenge,
A challenge we've termed the Get With It Challenge, 50 by 5.
which entails running 50 kilometers a day for 5 consecutive days, ending on the Two Oceans Ultra Marathon.
Which is actually 56 Ks, so we'll be running a total of 256 Ks in 5 days. We'll be doing that to raise 256,000 Rand.
I think to be completely honest, when we decided to do this 50 by 5 challenge, when we actually came up with it, it was solely numbers on a page. And once we announced it, it got really real.
I think with these kind of races, you never really feel like you can prepare enough. I think you always feel like you can do more. But I think to date, we've done what we can do. It's now just for us to kind of just take on each day at a time.
No, so none of us have done an ultra marathon. So on April the 9th will be our first ultra marathon, and April the 13th will be our 5th ultra marathon.
Because to be honest, we all shitty ourselves for the challenge.
Day 3 we arrived, and that's when you had to get strapped.
Yeah.
So we were literally there 10 minutes before we were starting to run, and Joe's in the back of the car getting his foot strapped, and no one could hear a thing because the wind was so hectic. But still, to our point of community, there were so many people there in that wind that did that first 8K loop with us, which was special. That 8K loop in and around the waterfront each day was amazing, watching the sunrise.
Much better day today. Always found the rhythm easily, a lot of wind. But yeah, the wind on the way back, pushing us down helped as well. So it works both ways. Big blisters here and here. Let's see. Thank you so much, Em. Thank you so much.
That's the whole turnout.
We wanting to raise 256,000 Rand for 3 causes that are quite close to our hearts.
Donal, Angels Care and Lola's Light.
First one's for a young boy called Donal, who has a disease called hydrocephalus, which has caused him to be wheelchair bound. The second one is for an NGO in KZN called Angels Care Centre, which is a centre that looks after children and youth and the community around there. They do amazing work. And the final one is a young lady who's termed her organisation called Lola's Light. She looks after 15 children here in the Western Cape who are also in urgent need of assistance. Assisting us achieving this goal is obviously we're very community driven and we've had so much support from the people around us. To Sports for Lives, we're doing our donation campaign through Chris, Chester and your team there. They've done an unbelievable job. The sponsors who are getting on board with us.
We've worked with Boob Sun Cream, Burnt Studios, Thirsty Water, as well as Sports for Lives.
And lastly, our trainers.
Yeah, with training for the challenge, you know, neither of us have ever competed or run an ultra marathon, so a rigorous training program is required. So a special shout out to our coaches, Hayden, James and Gareth, you know, for making us tackle the tarmac every single day, 5 to 6 times a week.
In order to raise the funds, as I briefly mentioned, we're going through a platform called Sports for Lives. Sports for Lives was founded a few years ago, where basically they task and challenge people to do sport in order to make a difference. So it's a platform where people go on and log their own campaigns. And people back them by doing certain sporting challenges. So whether it's on the cricket field, the rugby pitch, running or swimming or cycling, anyone can go onto there and upload their challenge and people can back you and support.
Day 4, baby, day 4. How's the turnout? Well, what do you think?
Good morning, everyone.
Day 4.
Day 4.
Day 4.
Unbelievable
Day 4.
turnout.
Yeah, it was amazing.
We had running day club there, the Burnt running club there.
We ran around the waterfront and we easily had 50 to 100 runners with us, which was so special. The vibe, the energy, and that carried us through that Friday. That Friday was an unbelievable run.
It definitely was a day that also represented like probably the most important day to get through.
So day 4 was super special. Feet were very, very sore. All of us, we had knee problems, ankle problems, Achilles, blisters.
Throughout the challenge, we found that, well, I found that actually the hardest part of the route, which we're doing on that last day, was the downhill from Londonderry. All the pressure on the knees and on the ankles. I definitely found that the hardest was kind of the day I had to start strapping up my ankle because now my Achilles was going. So it was just trying to, you know, compensate allow your muscles to overcompensate in some areas, which kind of led to injuries in others.
I think the boys are tired, eh? The energy levels are finally fatigued. And we've got 56 tomorrow, so yeah, we're almost there. Not gonna lie, the knees, all of us, knees, hip flexors, ankles hurting a bit.
Many blisters, a lot of pain in the feet, a lot of pain in the hamstrings, but one day to go. Let's go. Well deserved. Thank you.
I think the cool thing post-run on day 4 was we got to pin our Two Oceans numbers on.
Yeah.
So we knew we were doing an actual race. So that got the excitement levels up.
Day 5, baby, day 5! I woke up, I couldn't actually walk. My Achilles was so swollen, I couldn't see my ankle or my Achilles.
My left Achilles is, well, probably, you can't see my tendon in my left Achilles. So that's also been strapped. Tendon? No tendon.
Support was unbelievable. We went from running just on the road to hundreds and hundreds of people, so that was special, but wow, our legs were sore. K20 started hitting. My quads were completely seizing up, so you could hardly lift our knees. Tom as well, it's the first time Tom actually went quiet.
Yeah.
Tom went quiet, just a culmination of obviously 4 days of 50 Ks that hit all of our legs, so it was severely tough.
So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got. You gotta let them know. You are on another level. You are ruthless. Switch it up. It's the new flex.
So something that got us through it every day was a little saying that goes by, for those who can't. So what we were doing was for those who can't. That 50 Ks a day on us is absolutely nothing compared to what the kids who we're running for go through on a day-to-day basis. The struggle that people in their communities face every single day is immense, and at the end of the day, our 5 days of pain is nothing compared to their every single day of worrying about not getting food or not getting education or without a roof on their head.
Why I do this is because there's always an interesting relationship between pain and purpose, and I think when you marry the two together, it comes quite a great synergy, and I think doing it with special people around you and yet being able to feel that feeling is something that you cannot describe.
And welcome to the finish line as you come
Came off the highway, turned left onto the UCT. I get goosebumps thinking about it. Left onto the UCT field, we ran onto that grass. We looked at each other, everyone had their glasses on, everyone had a couple tears coming down their face. We couldn't really say anything, we just looked at each other, held hands, said, Oaks, we've done it.
This is Tom Fraser, Joe Hudson, James Booth. They have done 50 kilometers for 5 days in a row with the Day 56 raising close to 400,000 rand for charity. It's called Team Get With It. Tom, Joe, James, you are legends! Yes!
Tom just let out this immense scream as we finished, went over the line, and also us three embraced into a hug and sort of said we did it. At the end of the day, the most special thing about it was we realized how much money we've raised and what impact it's going to have on other people's lives. So it's not the fact that we did the challenge, it's the fact that who we're doing it for and what impact it'll play in their lives going forward, which really made it the most special for us. 2 of the kids who we actually ran for were at the finish line.
Looking good.
And then, as James said, realizing what the effect of our challenge is going to have on the youth and the children we're raising money for.
And the fact that we all can make a difference. We all, us three, are very ordinary guys, and now using a platform that we hope can grow really big to make a difference.
Yeah, I guess it's also us just trying to show people that they can also do this. As ordinary guys, like we had no idea that this would become like this, and we almost hope to, through a challenge like this, inspire others to tap into their community and tap into their network to, even if it's just raising 10 to 15,000 rand, you know, no donation or fundraising is too small. So we hope to inspire our other mates and people in our community to do the same.
I think the message we want to leave is no matter how big or how small, we can all make a difference.